Welcome everybody. This is a picture of the Valley Without Peril at Victoria Crater, taken by the Opportunity rover on March 30th, 2007. This is another astounding picture that shows evidence of intelligent life on Mars, and I wanted to highlight 4 areas on the right side. So we'll zoom in. I'm estimating it's probably about maybe 1,000 to 1,500 feet, and we're going to zoom into this area. I just want to mention that this should be viewed with a screen resolution of 2560 by 1440 because this is under fairly high zoom, and it is showing high detail. So the first area that I wanted to showcase is the obvious flow of fluid, water, or just a fluid flow coming out of the crater wall. And I just wanted to note this section here, which clearly shows an opening with fluid coming out, possibly water, under fairly high pressure. From 2 locations, coming from within, and then up further on the right hand side we have additional areas, and I do want to note, and we'll zoom in, even though this is under zoom, it's showing finer details that can be made out, which are to my mind's eye completely artificial. And one of them shows essentially a pipe with a right angle with a fluid flow coming out. This one shows apparently a hose or piping coming from down below with a fluid flow coming out under pressure from some type of nozzle going into this area, and then you have an associated flow coming down and down into the crater floor. And here we have another pipe essentially perpendicular to the crater wall, showing some more fluid or water coming out under high pressure. And I circled what appears to be an individual standing just above, possibly monitoring this operation, and then possibly another individual, looks like the hand is raised, facing the rover, possibly even in waving to the rover. So we'll zoom back out a little bit. And another astounding feature of this image is it appears to show Mars transports, and it appears to show almost a half a dozen, with maybe one actually leaving the crater wall itself, and it appears to be this appears to be some artificial structure built into the crater wall. And I would say that on Mars water is very valuable, so this could be a place where water is essentially piped into transport vehicles and then transported to other locations on the planet. And that's why this is such an astounding image, because it shows all these various elements. And I wanted to go up into this area, and I highlighted 2 very interesting areas that show essentially that these severe angles, this very flat area, and this angle here are, to me, artificial-like. And the reason I say that is this appears to be some type of covering that has been pulled back or torn, exposing something underneath. It could be an armature holding the actual protective cover itself. And here we have a very similar situation that appears to show a breakdown in the covering with some type of structure underneath holding the protective cover, and then within this area is probably equipment some type of pumping, very similar to maybe a Department of Public Works here on Earth, that they're pumping water from areas down below that need to be kept dry, or they're here pumping water to fill possibly essentially transports with water to be taken elsewhere. So this is really an astounding video, because there's really an amazing amount of information and activity in this. So I wanted to bring that to everyone's attention. The purpose of this video is to bring attention to this image to be studied by other people for the amount of information contained in it. So let me, I'll zoom in real close on some other little items that I highlighted that appear to show some very interesting details. I'm not going to characterize it, and we'll zoom back out. And then there was another area here that I zoomed into, and I just wanted to get this into the video so then people can make their own judgments as to what these show. But bear in mind, this is zooming in from about 1,500 feet away from the rover. So these are very, very fine details, and I just wanted everyone to be aware of that. So this is an astounding image. It's the valley without peril, and there it is. And there you have it. And thank you, and God bless.